Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to show you how to install Ubuntu as a dual boot with Windows. This means that you'll be able to choose between Windows and Ubuntu when you start your computer. It's a great way to try out Ubuntu without giving up your existing operating system. So, whether you're a student, a developer, or just someone who's interested in trying out a new operating system, this video is for you. Step 1. Preparing the Ubuntu installation media. The first step is to download the Ubuntu ISO file from the official website. You can choose either the 32-bit or 64-bit version, depending on your system's specifications. Once the download is complete, you should have an ISO file on your computer. Next, you need to create a bootable USB drive using a tool such as Rufus or Etcher. In this tutorial, I will use Berliner Etcher. Enter on his website and download and install the latest version. All links will be on description. Now insert an empty pen drive on your computer with at least 8 GB. We will create a bootable USB drive to install Linux Ubuntu. When the download of Etcher and of the Ubuntu ISO is complete, open Etcher and click on the blue button. Then select the Ubuntu ISO. With the ISO and the pen drive selected, click on Flash to Etcher create the bootable USB drive. Step 2. Preparing the Windows installation. Before you start the Ubuntu installation, you need to prepare the Windows installation. This involves freeing up some space on your hard drive for Ubuntu. To do this, go to the Disk Management tool in Windows and shrink the existing partition to create some unallocated space. Now choose how many gigabytes you want to have on Ubuntu installation. Step 3. Booting from the Ubuntu USB drive. Once the bootable USB drive is ready, you need to boot your computer from the USB drive. To do this, restart your computer and press the key that takes you to the boot menu. This key varies depending on your system, but it's usually F12, F10, or F2. Select the USB drive from the boot menu and press Enter to boot from it. Step 4. Starting the Ubuntu installation. Once you've booted from the Ubuntu USB drive, you should see the Ubuntu installer. The first step is to select your language and click on Install Ubuntu. Then, you need to select your time zone and keyboard layout. Next, you'll be asked to choose between the Normal Installation and Minimal Installation options. Choose the Normal Installation option, and then click on Continue. Step 5. Setting up the partition. In the next step, you'll be asked to set up the partition for Ubuntu. Choose the Install Ubuntu alongside Windows Boot Manager option. Step 6. Installing Ubuntu. Click on Install Now to start the installation process. The installation process will take some time, and your computer will restart once it's complete. Step 7. Booting into Ubuntu. Once the installation is complete, you'll be asked to restart your computer. When you start your computer again, you should see a screen that lets you choose between Windows and Ubuntu. Select Ubuntu to boot into the newly installed operating system. Conclusion. That's it. You've successfully installed Ubuntu as a dual boot with Windows. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.